Behemoths, Titans, Legends. This is Pokemon VGC 2016. Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we're back with some more Pokemon VGC 2016. Now today's team is a new one, and it features Darmanitan, as well as Palkia, all-attacking Palkia with Life Orb, no Trick Room, a special Groudon, Crobat, and then normal Kangaskhan and Ferrothorn, and Crobat's normal as well for our channel at least. So I'm going to hit that challenge button. The whole point of this team is to hopefully get Darmanitan and Groudon out together so they can just start wrecking house and hopefully shut down a Kyogre or two. I was going to put Thunder Punch in this Darmanitan, but it does about the same as a Flare Blitz in the Sun does, and it's not a one-hit KO, so I just figured let's not do it. So Darmanitan's running Flare Blitz, U-Turn, Rocks, Rock Slide, and I think Superpower might not be. It might be running Earthquake, maybe. I can't remember specifically, but it is Choice Scarf Adamant. And we're excuse me, battling a 1541 rated player from Japan to start off today's episode. And we have a Rayquaza, who I thought about putting on this team. Xerneas, Crobat, Talonflame, Greninja, which I have not seen yet this season, and Amoonguss. That fungus that is Amoonguss. Alright. So, ice and rock, huh? And fire. So we can kind of go ham in with the Darmanitan. I also go with Crobat. I could go Crobat Palkia. Darmanitan in the back. And Kangaskhan. Or I can go Kangaskhan Palkia. I like that a little bit more. With Kangaskhan, Darmanitan in the back. Actually, no, wait. I kind of like Crobat. Let's actually go like this. Kangaskhan, Crobat, Darmanitan, Palkia. I don't know how much Groudon's going to be of use. It'll be good against the Amoonguss, but it is special Groudon, so it's not going to be amazing. So I'm going to hit that confirm button. We're going to go with this team here. And let's see what my opponent decided to leave it off with. So I like the Crobat because I can taunt the Xerneas or the Amoonguss, and then I can also fake out with the Kangaskhan. Unless he does bring Talonflame to lead. If he brings she brings Talonflame to lead, I'm just going to double edge. So there is a Talonflame, so I'm expecting a Quick Guard, or maybe even a Map Block from the Greninja. But what I'm going to do is just double edge the Talonflame. Let's just get rid of it. And I could actually Quick Guard in case it wants to Brave Bird instead of Quick Guarding. So that's what we're going with here. Here we see Kangaskhan, Mega Evolve, no switch outs. Crobat Quick Guards. Does Talonflame also Quick Guard? It did, okay. So we're just covering our bases in case I wanted to Brave Bird. A Quick Guard would stop it. It's going to Low Kick with the Greninja. That should not one-shot Kangaskhan. Very close, but not quite close enough. So we're going to get the double edge off. And that's going to get rid of the Talonflame. That should also knock out our Kangaskhan, though. So we trade Kangaskhan for Talonflame. I don't know how much worth that was. Probably not very much. But here I can bring in Darmanitan and bring in a lot of pressure. Because we do outspeed the Greninja. And also going to bring in the Xerneas. So both my Pokemon resist Xerneas' stabs. So I'm not super worried by it. So here I'm just going to Flare Blitz into the Greninja. And I'm going to use Taunt to taunt Xerneas. So we get the Flare Blitz off on this low-kicking Greninja. So it is a fighting type. And Greninja goes down. See ya, Greninja. And then we get the taunt off on the Xerneas. And Xerneas did go for Geomancy, so that's perfect. And it also can't protect, so I can Flare Blitz into it this next turn. And do we see Rayquaza? We do see Rayquaza as the final Pokemon. Rayquaza. So what I'm going to do is, again, Flare Blitz into Xerneas, and I'm actually going to Tailwind with Crobat, so when Palkia comes in, it's faster than the Rayquaza. At least that's the hope. Passerby Turkey gives me a nice. Thanks, Turkey. So Xerneas can't protect our Geomancy, so that's going to be good for us. Rayquaza might go for the extreme speed, which I'm not sure how much that'd do to our Darmanitan. I don't think it can knock us out from this range, though Darmanitan is rather frail. And I also don't know if we knock out Xerneas. We don't see an extreme speed, but we do get our Flare Blitz off. And that almost takes out the Xerneas, too. Crobat gets his Tailwind up. Let's see. Xerneas does go for Moonblast, I assume, into Darmanitan. Actually, into Crobat. And then, what does the Rayquaza do? We do see the special attack drop, doesn't matter. Earthquake from the Rayquaza. That's going to knock out his own Xerneas. Strange play from the Rayquaza. Going to knock out his own Xerneas, and it's going to let me bring in my Palkia for free. So Darmanitan just putting in that work right now. In comes Palkia under Tailwind. So we'd be looking really good here. So we get that pressure run in. So here we'll Spatial Rend. And I could Super Fang. I'm going to, just to be safe. We missed the Super Fang. We hit the Spatial Rend, though. Alright, that's good. This should knock out. It is Life Orb Spatial Rend. Oh, it's Focus Sash, so that Super Fang might end up mattering. I think Super Fang still knocks out when it's at a 1 HP though. I think. Ooh, it doesn't take out Palkia, so if it does extreme speed. So we've seen Dragon Ascent. Ooh, and all my moves have a chance to miss too. So I'm going to Spatial Rend and Super Fang. Again, I think Super Fang, he does have extreme speed. So now we have to hope that Super Fang actually does knock out when they're at 1 HP. I've heard it does. Of course, we have to hit it, though. So now he has a chance to win because of that. Perfect! Super Fang again, please. So we've missed 2 Super Fangs. You've got to be joking me. I missed 3 Super Fangs. So I have to look this up, because I'm pretty sure Super Fang knocks out when they're at 1 HP. Super Fang knock out at 1. Go. Because that is some horse pucky if I've ever seen it. Okay, Pokemon database. This should have the correct answer for me. Of course, that is 2001. Yeah, the Super Fang's damage will be rounded up to 1 damage if the calculation results in less than 1 damage. From Bulba Garden. So we should have killed that Rayquaza 3 different times. So, hooray for, what was that, 90 accuracy? 95? That's rather upsetting. But what can you do? What can you do? Just move your beard around, that's all you can do. Just put your beard up to your mouth for comfort. Fiery Luigi, I love you. Yas, from Florida. Okay. I see some Pokies. We see a Bronzong, a Kangaskhan, a Sablong, Groudon. So with Groudon next. Yveltal, and Mawile. So we got Yveltal's Dark Aura to boost Mawile's Sucker Punch. We've got it to boost the Foul Play from Sableye. And we also have the Bronzong for Trick Room. So I could just go Kangaskhan Crobat again to do that taunt fake out. Darmanitan looks like he's going to be really good here. I can bring my own Groudon as well, or I can bring Palkia. I think Groudon's going to be better here, though. So let's do it. Aha. It'll be interesting to see if he's Heat-Proof or Levitate. I think I'm just going to go for Fire-type moves on him, though, so... We are using the same team as last time. Although we should have won last time. So here's Crobat, here's Kangaskhan, Bronzong, Mawile. So Mawile's going to get that Intimidate off, but I'm going to just fake out the Bronzong and then taunt it. So then I can follow up with the taunt the following turn after we activate its Mental Herb. And Mawile's just going to get a free hit off here. That's just how it's going to end up working out. So let's fake out the Bronzong and taunt the Bronzong. And then we'll get Kangaskhan out of here. And we can bring in Darmanitan. We can get Kangaskhan out of here after he gets the fake out off and takes a big hit from this Mawile. Which is rather unfortunate. What can you do? What can you do? Mawile might even try and go after Crobat for some reason. But we're going to get that fake out. Bop. Bop. No protect from the Mawile, expecting fake out to go that way. So, we're going to get this taunt on the Bronzong, but again, that's just going to be Mental Herb activation. So it can't be taunted. And then Mawile's going to Iron Head into Kangaskhan, which is going to do a terrible amount of damage. But now we can bring in Darmanitan and taunt the Bronzong again. You could see the something coming and switch the Bronzong out. Very well could. Mawile's going to try and Sucker Punch, though, expecting my Kangaskhan to stay in an attack. But you get the taunt off on the Bronzong. The Bronzong actually goes for Rock Slide. Very good play there. Doing super effective damage to both of my Pokemon. Here I'm just going to Flare Blitz on the Mawile. I'm actually going to... Oh, I should have Quick Guarded. Mawile's going to protect this turn, so Quick Guard would have been a waste of time, but I did Super Fang the Bronzong. We're expecting another Rock Slide from it. Bronzong, what's with Crobat today? Crobat. Alright. Flare Blitz the Mawile again. Crobat, since you can't apparently hit a move, Quick Guard this time, so we can't get Sucker Punched. Oh, my gravy. At least we get a big Flare Blitz off in the Mawile. Let's see if it takes it out or not. It does. Oh my gosh. Crobat, you suck today. And then the Rock Slide. I don't know if this will take out Crobat. It does not. And Taunt does wear off on Bronzong, so it is very possible that my opponent goes for a Rock Slide here. I'm gonna send out the Yveltal. The Dark Aura. Whoops. Oopsie. There goes my controller. And I also smacked my mic, which is cool. I'm just gonna fake out Yveltal. And I could... I'm actually going to Sucker Punch the Bronzong here. And taunt it as well. So Yveltal protects. Perfect. So I Sucker Punch Bronzong in case it Rock Slides, and then I taunt it in case it Trick Rooms. They both protect. Very nice. Just trying to get rid of that fake out. So I Sucker Punch. Doesn't work. I taunt. Doesn't work. So I'm going to Sucker Punch Bronzong again, and I'm actually going to try and taunt Yveltal to see if it's going for Tailwind. Because it could very well do that as well. Going to withdraw the Yveltal, actually, so we do get a big Sucker Punch off on this Bronzong, and Groudon's going to come in. So Groudon's not going to be able to protect now, which is good, because then our Groudon can come in and Earth Power there, though he could switch an Yveltal. All things we have to think about. Desolate Land is going to go up. Kangaskhan's going to get its Sucker Punch off on the Bronzong. It's not boosted, so it's not going to knock it out, unfortunately. And Crobat's going to get its useless little taunt off on the Groudon. Bronzong Rock Slide connects with both Pokemon, of course. I'm going to miss every Super Fang this game, but... And Kangaskhan surprisingly lives that. So Crobat's going to faint this time. And now I'm going to bring in my Grudin. And now, assuming that this is a Trick Room Groudon, our Groudon should outspeed it. Should is the keyword there. So I'm going to Eruption and Double Edge. So let's Double Edge the Groudon and let's Eruption. And this should be able to hopefully take out both Pokemon here. Hopefully. So we get the Double Edge off. See how much we can do. That's not doing enough. Kangaskhan. That's going to knock out Kangaskhan. Now this Groudon's going to be able to Precipice Blades me. But not before our Groudon gets an Eruption off. So that's going to take out Bronzong, and it's going to bring Groudon down to a nice amount of health there. And we see Precipice Blades from the Groudon. It does connect. Of course. What is going on with that Groudon? Oh, I guess it was single target, that's why. Single target Precipice Blaze is able to take us out, not double target, though. Oh, I'm telling you, Crobat really let us down today. So, here's the big thing. We could have taken out the Rayquaza the first game with Super Fang. Had it hit the first time, we would have taken it out. Had it hit the second time, we would have won. Had it hit the third time, we would have won. So, there's that. Also, if it would have hit that game, we most likely would have won it as well, because Bronzong would have been down to the point where Sucker Punch would have taken it out from Kangaskhan. So our Kangaskhan would have been at a little bit better health, though then again, not very much so, but it would have been down to Kangaskhan and Groudon versus Groudon and Yveltal. And Yveltal would have had Sucker Punch. We didn't really see any moves from Yveltal other than Protect, so most likely it had Sucker Punch, and I think Yveltal outspeeds my Kangaskhan, but I'm not 100% on that. So it still could have gone either way, even if we had hit Super Fang, but it's just still rather frustrating not hitting Super Fang. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully next time Crobat can get his act together. Darmanitan was actually putting in quite a bit of work, so I am proud of Darmanitan. Also, if we had made a... Wait, did we Flare Blitz into Mawile one turn when Bronzong was Rock Slide? That could have been another play that we did instead. I mean, that's just predicting Protects, so... You can't really always do that, but if we would have Flare Blitzed the Bronzong instead of the Mawile that one turn, maybe, just maybe, we would have been a little bit better off. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time. Stay sharp, everyone.
Hello everyone, and thanks for checking out the video. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to click on the links on the screen. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos as they come to your way. And if you want to go check out the GoFundMe, that'd be great too. Bye!